Hey folks, welcome back here to the Biggest Don channel. We're here at the very south end of town, starting out our live stream down here by the M Casino. Wanted to point this out while we have a moment here at the very beginning. Look at these little dune buggies everywhere. This is pretty cool. Never seen so many of them all in one place. They look like they were a caravan or convoy that was out there all day today, out in the desert, running around. No windows or anything like that, so they're going to be pretty dusty, but really interesting stuff. We are down here off of Volunteer Boulevard and Las Vegas Boulevard, just past the M Casino, and we're going to come out here and make a right. The Interstate 15 is immediately here to our left. We're going to go out here and make a left onto Las Vegas Boulevard. And the M Casino's right there in front of us. They are expanding it. They're building another hotel tower, and that hotel tower is majorly under construction right now. They're almost to topping off point at this point. They're really getting up there. This is St. Rose Parkway right here. Back when I first moved here in late 2011, there was nothing out here. There was just this intersection. There's still nothing out here. Although that's incorrect. The M was out here. I think it was built in 09, the M Resort, but nothing else. And in a lot of ways, there's still nothing else out here. Speed limit of 50 here. Hey, Tobin, thank you for being here. Hey, Pretty Mama, thank you very much for being here. So, starting out here at the very south end of town. Went around Henderson today and took some video. Blue Hawk Tavern over there on the left, that's new. And that says join our Players Club, okay. Looks like there's only 2 cars. No, I guess they have a few people over there. I'm not familiar with that brand at all, Blue Hawk Tavern. It must be new. Hey, Michael, thank you for being here. Appreciate you, buddy. Michael, I asked you a question in one of your comments. I think it was from today. If you could go take a look at that and just let me know the answer. I'd really appreciate it. This Audi over here on the right looks like it has a strip of glitter on the bottom, on its bottom there, just above the bumper. That's very different. And oh, it matches the license plate frame. Huh, that's interesting. I've never seen that before. It's a little A4. I don't know if it's coming out in the video, but yeah, it's all sparkly on the bottom right there, right above the bumper. That's interesting. Yes is the answer. Awesome. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And go ahead and get over. So this is Star Avenue. This is a relatively new development here. Chevron there on the corner. That wasn't there before. And then the Lodge, that's another chain that's kind of popped up. So Star over here off to our left has an interchange, actually, with Interstate 15, as does Cactus. Those are 2 new developments. When I first moved here, it was just Silverado Ranch, and then you went all the way down to St. Rose Parkway, and there was nothing on I-15. Now you have 2 interchanges that have sprung up there in between. Chevron says $3.59 a gallon with car wash. Self-serve. Well, I don't think I haven't seen. Yes, he is. Yeah, that's amazing, Tobin. They what a shocker that one was. I saw that and I was like, wow. I can't believe that Mark Davis is actually going to get someone of a pretty high caliber. I mean, he's won a Super Bowl and a college championship. So that's big news. Now they just need personnel. That's the only thing this team has ever needed. It's just players. They don't have players in the personnel. They don't have a defense. They have that D line, but then the secondary is just garbage. Yeah, I hope so too, Michael. I think he's really great. He's a lot of fun to watch up and down the sidelines. He really gets into the game with the players and stuff. Oh, right on, Pretty Mama. Thank you. So we come up here to This is Cactus. Okay, so this is another one for whom the... Ooh. Awesome, D-Man, yeah. Very cool. Oh, that Tacoma, he's mad. He had to get around that Jeep for some reason. Oh, no, that's a Bronco. He's really mad. So there's South Point there on the left. South Point Hotel and Casino. And again, when I first moved here, there was not these condos and everything all around it were not here. It was just that one building. It was kind of weird because it was like just sticking out. And now all of a sudden there's all these buildings up around it. Here at the corner of Silverado Ranch Boulevard and Las Vegas Boulevard. Really, really cool. And South Point is I love South Point. I love going to South Point. There's always some good stuff in there. Yeah, it is nice, and it's they have the whole gamut with the they have an equestrian center in the back, which is pretty nice, and then the movie theater and bowling center. It's incredible. Yeah, I think it went up around the same time that the M Casino did as well. Top Sushi, and they have a very bright LED there screen. I know, I agree, D-Man, I know, I remember that. Yep. But it's definitely a stark change in comparison to, Antonio Pierce. God bless him, but he was thrown into an impossible situation with the Raiders. He just didn't have the personnel. Try and make sure the camera can focus here. Apologies for that. Let me see if I can do... Oh, Silverado Ranch Boulevard over there. There we go, got the green light, good. Hey, Vegas Unlocked, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Guys, if anyone on the channel that doesn't know Vegas Unlocked, if you're not subscribed to them, please go like and follow and subscribe to them. They're really, really awesome couple. And they're really cool in real life too. That's what I really enjoy the most, meeting good people. Yeah, Vegas Unlocked. You guys were down at Fremont last night. We're going to be driving up that way here in this video. My wife usually works like until 9 p.m. most nights during the week, every night during the week really. And so Saturday's the only night that I can really get out so she can watch our sons and I can get out here and show you guys the town. Yeah, apologies, Karen and Dave, about that question. It just came up in one of the chats last night, or last weekend it was. And so they were like, do you know? And I'm like, no, I don't, but I'll ask. All they can do is tell me it's none of my business. Oh my goodness, Jeep. Wow. These guys. The driving. Just crazy. So the Knights are not playing tonight, so there shouldn't be that much of a jam up here by Tropicana. Pebble Road, that's another major east-west artery here in town. You guys, I think you guys said Vegas Unlocked in one of your streams, you live down by like Green Valley Ranch? Oh, good, I'm glad. I didn't want to, ask anything too personal or anything like that. Yeah, definitely. I love the concerts. That's always the fun part. That and the people watching. Those are the best parts about being down on Fremont. I just don't want to get copyrighted. That's the thing that scares me the most. Budget Suites over here on the right. Weekly, daily, monthly, and beyond. Over here. And then you have, what does that say? Diamond Sands over here on the left. I think that's a timeshare facility. Very close to GV. Okay, cool. I just did a video over there today. In fact, I went down Village Walk Drive and did a little video in there. It's always fun to drive through there. It looks so different than a lot of the areas of town that I end up doing a lot of videos in. But I need to do more videos out in Summerlin as well because a lot of the neighborhoods out there are growing and they're still building like crazy. Last time I was out there like 2 months ago, there were the homes, a lot of them were still under construction, and even the roads were still under construction. So I'd like to get out there and show the homes now that they've been built, you know. But Inspirata and this whole area down here especially, that's just blown up and crazy. G-Class Mercedes over here on the left. Depending upon the year, that's like, what, $80,000? Home 2 by Hilton. I guess that's like an extended stay thing. Bootlegger Italian dining. That's where Papi Chulo went. My wife and I saw Papi Chulo, another live streamer in Vegas, and his wife. They went there, I think, for her birthday. Shout out to Papi Chulo, really cool guy. He was the first one I ever watched in Vegas. And I was like, wow, this guy's got a pretty good personality. This is fun watching this guy. You don't know what he's going to say next. But yeah, they went there, and now I think they had a good time in there, so I'll have to check that out. Bootlegger. So we come up here to Warm Springs, another major east-west artery here throughout northern Henderson. Oh, and we're gonna get the light. Oh, disabled vehicle. Looks like his battery is dead. And another no, I'm sorry, that's an Arco over there. I thought that was another Terribles. The 7-Eleven over there on the left. Shout out to 7-Eleven man. Oh, awesome. Thank you, pretty mama. Yeah, he and Jojo the Squirrel, they hang out a lot together. And that's late nights with Jojo the Squirrel. I love watching those two. They're entertaining. And they like to do, when they're together, they tend to do a lot of strip. Yeah, right on, pretty mama. Yeah, they do a lot of strip videos. But I know Jojo the Squirrel likes to go down to Fremont. He likes to do karaoke down at Cat's Meow and stuff. And Cat's Meow is expensive. Like, someone was in there, and I was talking to them a couple weekends ago, and they said that their a can of Modelo, a 12-ounce can of Modelo was like $16 or something. Like, whoa. And then on the weekends, they charge cover as well, so it's expensive to go in there and do some singing. But then you have the one right below it on the first floor, and I'm sure Karen and Dave, you guys have seen it. Don't Tell Mama, that's what it's called. And the piano bar there. Really, really nice guy in there. His name is Ming, that runs it. He let me go in there and take a quick video. And $6 for 2 hours, $8 for 24 hours, it said there on the deuce. And so that was fun, getting in there and just taking a look around. A lot of the songs they sing at the piano bar are kind of the slower, sad songs and stuff. I don't know, when I'm out, I don't want to listen to sad songs. Even though they say so much. Chick-fil-A and Starbucks here. And a vehicle that, look at this! Wow, I'm just gonna come pull right in front of you. And you're not gonna do anything about it. Crossing the 215 Beltway now, here at Las Vegas Boulevard. I don't know, I haven't seen him with Manny in a long time, Michael. I'm not sure what happened there. Yeah, I haven't seen those two together in a long time. I think I started watching him right after because I've never seen them hang out together. Papi Chulo was always either by himself or with Squirrel or his wife, Lady J. So I don't know, there's Town Square over there. We started out a live stream a couple weeks ago over there. Las Vegas shopping, dining, and entertainment. And then you have the Sunset Road here, another major east-west artery throughout town, and the Las Vegas International Airport over here off to our right, just past this light. Where and no politics, of course, politics aside, the president was here earlier today and departed at like 2:30 this afternoon. He was here for a rally of some sort at the Circa. Yes, thank you, Vegas Unlocked. Please hit the like, follow, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Really, really appreciate that, Vegas Unlocked. Yeah, so he was at Circa, and then he went back, or he stayed at the Trump Hotel last night, of which he's a 50% owner along with Phil Ruffin. There's the helicopters there for Maverick. Yeah, Michael, you know what? I kind of stopped watching them too. I know I only watch them when there's like nothing else on, and so I'll check it out once in a while. But yeah, the red light here at the pedestrian crossing gives us an opportunity to take a look at the Las Vegas, welcome to Las Vegas sign. But it's kind of washed out in the video, so apologies for that. But that's it right there. So it's a little jaunt here south of the, yeah, I know, D-Man, yeah, exactly. And they'll talk about it from time to time, I know, on their channels, so I don't, you know, I don't get involved with any of that. But they're a lot of fun to watch. Papi Chulos and Squirrel are definitely both a lot of fun to watch. I really enjoy watching them. Squirrel has been getting on later and later lately, like he does. Yes, they did, and you know what? They also blocked the 15 too. They blocked the 15 for some reason. I don't know if they traveled up the 15. There's the Pinball Hall of Fame over there on the right. But I was astonished that they did that. I mean, they could just clear a path up Las Vegas Boulevard. Much more scenic. If he's, you know, into that. But Little Church of the West Wedding Chapel there. And then Mandalay Bay. And the newly minted W, part of the Marriott brand. Shout out to 7-Eleven man for helping me remember all of this. There's a lot to remember. This town is so rich in history, and especially in such a short amount of time. I mean, really less than 200 years, right? Because it was what 1850s when the Mormons first came through? So yeah, like 170 years of history. And how much the town has... Yes, definitely, Tobin, definitely. It is a zoo. I'm glad I stayed away from it. And I know, oh, gotcha, D-Man. Right on. Right on. The Laughing Lion. If anyone knows Laughing Lion, his channel, he was down at Fremont earlier this afternoon, like when Trump was down there doing the speech or whatever, and they had everything blocked off down there. Like, you couldn't drive anywhere. And they said like 2,000 people were attending the speech or whatever, the rally. But I don't know how they got there, because everything was blocked off so far away. MJ Live, advertised there at Harrah's. McDonald's over here across the street from... Oh, thank you, pretty mom. I appreciate that. Across the street from this huge multi-billion-dollar resort hotel casino. And then the Luxor. I've always been a sucker for the Luxor. Of course, they say it's haunted. And actually, you know, Not Leaving Las Vegas, he did an awesome video this week, I think, with the 20 questions thing. I don't know, Tobin, maybe you saw that. I thought that was a very informative video. Very, very cool video. The 20 most commonly asked questions about Las Vegas online or something. And I learned things that I didn't know before either, so that was really, really cool. So Air Force One was parked on the northeast corner of the airport. I wanted to come down and see if I could get close to it earlier, but just to get a video of Air Force One, because that's, you know, usually you never get to see that. But I couldn't get. They said he was supposed to leave at 3:30. He left at 2:30, so I didn't get down there in time. So that's all right. Maybe next time. Yes, Laughing Lion. I love Laughing Lion. He goes all over the world, that guy. He's all over the place. Yeah, I was surprised. I saw him online. I'm like, whoa, what are you doing out this early? And he was out because of the president thing. There is the Luxor there in all of its haunted glory. At least they say it's haunted. And that was another thing that, hey Ryan, thanks for being here. That was another thing that Steven said on Not Leaving Las Vegas. He was talking about, is the Luxor sinking? And he said the answer is no, but it used to be back when they first built it. But that usually happens with any new building or house or whatever. It always settles into the ground. There's the Excalibur on our left there, which is about to be blocked with its medieval themetry there. Yeah, Tobin, that was fun. I liked it. I really enjoyed his video, especially learning things that I had no idea, no clue about. Yeah, so I wanted Vegas Unlocked, you guys. So I went up in the Circa, and I just went to that the Legend, what is it called, Legacy Club, and I just asked them. I said, hey, you know, I have a channel, whatever, blah blah blah. Would you be okay with me going up and just taking some video? And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I went up there and took some video. I mean, you can see the strip, well, the north end of the strip and all that. That's a great idea, I think, for you guys, if you like it, to maybe do that one time and just go up there and take a video around there. They have the gold bars. What is 100 1 ounce gold bars? Is that what it was? Or 10 ounce, something like that. Worth $2.7 million present day. There at the Circa, at the Legacy Club up there. So that's kind of a, and I didn't, and 7-Eleven man mentioned it to me, and I should have done it. I don't know why I didn't think of it, but I didn't get a selfie. I should have done a selfie while I was there with that $2.7 million. Really? I did not know that, Ryan. Wow. Huh. I did not know that. That could be part of why it's haunted. Now crossing Tropicana. Oh, there's the Statue of Liberty. Look, everyone, Big Ben, Parliament. You have these huge LED screens all over the place. Gold press latinum, yes. Yes, I love the Star Trek reference. Pretty mama, very good. M&M World over there on the right. Coca-Cola. Hard Rock Cafe. Park MGM, where parts of Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball, were filmed. The escalators are working over there for the moment. And then they have that Eataly out front, right here. With that Italian eating experience. And then you've got the new Boulevard Mall here, not to be confused with the one on Maryland Parkway. And Whataburger over there on the left. I'm still wondering what all the you know, excitement is about Whataburger. I had it in Texas, in Austin when I went there. I didn't think it was that great. But I'd like to be able to, it is a nice pile of gold, absolutely. Harmon here, they've got the left turn lane. They got cones up over there for some reason. Oh, there's the Waymo vehicle, or whatever it is, Zoom upthing vehicle. Does it just like go back to its owner at the end of the night? It's like a parking ticket or something. Look what I got. Really? I did not know that. Is there what hours is that Vegas Unlocked? Because if they do that in the evenings, that's a really good deal. I like mimosas anytime. I'm mornings. Huh. Do you know which one it is, Ryan? Because I'd like to identify that. Sitting out here in front of the all day. Awesome. Thank you, Vegas Unlocked. That's awesome. Very good information. There, Cosmopolitan, stretching up into the Vegas night sky. Crystal Shops. 7-Eleven, man, we're talking about classic rock, and I can't believe I just said Scorpions or classic rock. I think of classic rock, I think Led Zeppelin, you know, Bad Company, that sort of thing. I don't know where I've been. So crossing Harmon now, hopefully the signal. I'll have to check that out. Oh, here we go with the dirt bikes. How many of them are there? No lights, no tags. I guess there's just 3 of them. We got them back in, what was it, like May? When there were a whole bunch of the like little 50cc ones. Or maybe they were bored out. They were probably like 150cc or whatever. But they had no tags, no lights, no nothing. And they were lane splitting here down the strip. I'm like, you guys are living dangerous. These people don't know where they're going. They're certainly not paying attention to the road. There's Paris there on the right. And it's 1/2 scale Eiffel Tower. 1/2 the scale of the one in Paris. And there is the Bellagio. Always a beautiful building, I think, to look at. As we come up here, we've got some music playing over here on the right. I'm going to have to turn the air on to try and drown out some of that there. There we go. Classic rock station place from 95. Wow. I know, right? Where has it gone? That's wild. 95. So there's the Bellagio. It is, oh, it's 6:07, so it looks like they may have just finished one of the fountain shows over there in all of its glory. And they've got a couple, looks like a couple of the 360-degree karaoke guys out there out front. There's Beer Park. I still haven't been up there yet. I need to check that out. Rick Ross birthday celebration at Dre's. And there is the Eiffel Tower stretching up right there in its blue, white, and red. 95, so gosh, that would include like Nirvana, 9 Inch Nails, Alice in Chains. Yeah, Pearl Jam, yeah. Wow. Where did the time go? Pinkies by Vanderpump. Okay. And this truck looks like, I'm gonna get over because these guys, oh, it's merging. Okay, that's what they're doing. Yeah, this roadway is in really bad shape. I know they're gonna be putting it under construction here very soon. They've had signs up talking about the improvement project, I think between Tropicana and Flamingo here. So that's another wrinkle for the folks looking to visit here. Flamingo opened in 1946, right there in front of us, with its huge marquee out there of a flamingo. That's one of the free things you can do here in town, and I learned that from Steven, Not Leaving Las Vegas, this week in that 20 questions video of his. It's free to go in there and see the flamingos. But of course you have to pay to park, but you got, no way, wow. Why do they always do that? I don't understand. Huh. And I see like some of the guys, they get like Jojo tends to get kicked out of a lot of the casinos. And I'm not sure why, simply because it's free publicity for them. But I guess if they're not paying, the machines aren't paying, they don't want anyone else to see that. Or something, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, when I do my casino videos, I keep it moving. I don't stand at the, and you know, stand still, because I don't want to attract attention myself. I just keep it moving. And thankfully, knock on wood, that hasn't resulted in anything to this point yet. Giada up there by Horseshoe. And then, I'm sorry, on the other side of Horseshoe, on the other side of Flamingo. Cromwell, I should say. Horseshoe's on this side. All this name changes. Exactly, Tobin, yes. Amen. Yes. Gosh, it's amazing. The east side is just... If you're new to the channel, please check out those videos driving on the east side of town. It is just incredible. They do, yeah. And you know what? They're probably bored too. Vegas Unlocked. I think they probably just get in and they're bored. So they're like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, burn off another 15 minutes real quick. There's Caesar Palace right there. Stu and Alan are in their party. Forum Shops over there on the left. Yeah, I need to do more strip stuff myself. The hard part is just you have to park at every single property you go to. Siegfried and Roy Drive here. Tobin, I did a video of that park again, but I did it earlier today, in fact. But was it the sculpture that you were asking about? That you wanted to identify down there? Because I couldn't remember, and I was trying to look through comments, and I couldn't find it. Casino Royale there. Treasure Island, and then there are the cranes out in front of the Mirage. Getting to work to put together that guitar. Identical to the one located in Hollywood, Florida. About 20 miles north of Miami. The sculpture, okay, cool. I did get that, cool. Yeah, it's on the east end of the park, up against Maryland Parkway. So another Siegfried and Roy Drive. Okay, so yeah, this is all both go into the Mirage. So they've covered this up. So let's check this out. They've covered up the marquee out front that said Mirage, because it looks like there's a tarp or something over it. And then back here, the name Mirage has, the letters have been removed. The concrete is still stained with them, but yeah. Slowly but surely. And then Venetian and Palazzo, and they're undergoing a reno of some sort, because they have this crane that's been sitting up there, or two of them, for a long time. Not sure what those cranes are supposed to be doing, other than, I guess, adding to the shopping or something. And then, of course, the big news this week. Circus Circus. The atrium is gone. Oh my goodness, it is. Even the bar's out front, you're right. I didn't even notice that. Wow. The atrium is totally gone. Huh. The more things change. Absolutely, let's do it. $5 billion with a B. I mean, I have no idea how he arrived at that number. Phil Ruffin, how did he arrive at that number? You have no comps really to go by. Right on, Michael. Yep. Right on. And so we're gonna make a, nope, not here. This is Treasure Island here. Yeah. So Treasure Island, again, one of the only, well, in this part of the strip, probably one of the only casinos that still offers free parking. You can go up to Sahara, but then you got a pretty good walk in front of you. I hope that was a backfire on a car or something, or a motorcycle. That didn't sound good. This is the turn I wanted, okay. No, it's not. This is Spring Mountain. Whoops. Alright, let's get back over. That is Fashion Show Mall. Someone did a live stream from Fashion Show Mall this week, too. I forget who it was. I've been here 13 years. I've never been inside Fashion Show Mall. I know it is worth $1, pretty much. Absolutely. Oh, God. They're all upset. Win an Encore over here on our right. And then the huge surfboard. But it's supposed to be a cloud. There on top of the Fashion Show Mall. I've always said it looks like a surfboard or like an alien ship. Food court, Maggiano's Galpao Gaucho. Sushi bar restaurant. Boulevard Barbecue and Wings. Right there in the center of it all. There she is. They opened the loop. Really? Okay. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Happy Merch. Happy Camper over here. I've heard some things about that place as well. I haven't been in there yet, but I've heard some pretty good things about Happy Camper. And there is Resorts World right in front of us. But we're going to make a left into here because, well, it's become kind of a staple of our drives, our live streams in here because of the events last month here at this Trump Hotel. Whoa, BMW. And so he just left. Well, his speech was at 12:30, so probably left here at like 11:30, 12, something like that. God knows what the security was like around here. Oh, I got the... Sorry about the stream there, guys. It's all blurry. Okay, there we go. So, there's no one out here. Hotel guests only. Oops, I made a mistake. Sorry, guys. So, this is the front of the Trump Hotel, where that event occurred last month. And he stayed last night. And very small. And no gaming at this hotel either. So if you want a hotel with gaming, you're probably going to have to pick something else here at the north end of the Las Vegas Strip. Like Treasure Island or Resorts World. Metro unit there. I don't know if there's actually anyone in there. Probably working overtime. Yes, absolutely, Tobin, definitely. Yeah, I can imagine how bad that would have been there last night and this morning. So we're gonna go back this way towards the Strip. And head towards Encore. And I've said it before, buy a unit. Yeah, you know, it's like 600 square feet and they're like $400,000. I wish, Michael. That would be cool though, to have that view looking south at the Strip on the south side of the building. That would be really cool. Hey, Be Reals, thank you for being here. New Zealand back in the house. Right on. Gonna go up here and I'm pretty sure it's going to be packed around the Sphere this evening, but I do like to try. I do like to try and show you guys the Sphere. El Segundo Sol, the second sun, tacos and margaritas. And then that says RA Sushi Bar. There's a, what is that? A Lambo over there on the right. It's taxi. Bad taxi. Stay there. Worldwide, right on. Just like Pitbull. And the you know, another thing. Yes, it's gorgeous. Absolutely, Michael. Yeah. But that whole property is just amazing. That was another thing that I learned in that video from Not Leaving Las Vegas. He said that two of the properties, two of the old Las Vegas properties are still here in some form or fashion, incorporated into the new properties. I knew about Marina Hotel there at the front of MGM. I did not know, however, about the Desert Inn. Part of the Desert Inn actually is still on the back of these properties here at Encore and Wynn. I guess Steve Wynn wanted to keep it as part of the his office or whatever in the back. So he kept some of those original buildings. They look like villas or something back there, but yeah. Really cool stuff. And that I did not know. But yeah, the original Marina Hotel, they built into the front of the MGM Grand, which is incredible. That whole thing, 5,000 hotel rooms. That's amazing. 5,000 hotel rooms. Yeah, Michael, I was like, wow, I had no idea. And that's really, you know, that's actually kind of cool, I think, you know, that they're paying homage to the, to old Vegas still. Because the oldest now is, well, it's been Flamingo, right, down here? The oldest casino down here. Back down, we're gonna try and head over here to the Sphere, but I don't want to lose the signal, so let me know if you have any issues with the signal in here. Sometimes the signal by the Sphere is problematic. Palazzo, right there. This is Sands Boulevard, or Sands Avenue, I should say here. Oh, an old Supra. Old Toyota Supra there. That's fun. And I'm not going to make that. I know, Joseph, absolutely. Yeah. Driving this road is, especially when it's not under construction. When they do have it under construction, goodness, it's one race. So that was the side that they paved and had to smooth out and all of that for the cars. I actually like the idea of Vegas Unlocked. I thought it was actually kind of cool. It gives it a theme now. I also read that they said the MGM was firing a whole bunch of executives this week. So somebody's mad about something. So I guess they're trying to rebrand or something. But I figure, I mean, because the MGM Grand has not really, in my opinion, it hasn't had really an identity, right? Like, what is there? Other than just, you know, a hotel casino. They used to have the Lions there, but those have been gone, of course, for a while now. So it's like, I don't know. But now I think, yeah, it's giving it a theme. And given their wide portfolio of properties here on the Strip, MGM is probably trying to diversify some of that branding out here. Yeah, I mean, they took the Lions out, Michael. I couldn't believe it. They moved them down by, like, the M Casino somewhere, and then I've read they're not even there anymore. So I don't know what they're doing anymore. But then one of those 20 questions that I guess was asked, that Steven identified on Not Leaving Las Vegas, he said, someone, I guess, one of those questions was, can you rent exotic animals in Las Vegas? And he said, well, the answer is yes, but there's a whole bunch of rules and regulations and everything else like that. But yeah, you can rent a tiger if you want one. So someone around here is taking care. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Wow, Vegas Unlocked. Did not know that. Wow. Wow. That's like the redheaded stepchild, huh? They're moving everything into the Excalibur. He really is, Michael. Yeah, I love watching him. Really smart guy. Extremely knowledgeable. There is the Sphere right there. Yes, sir, Francisco. Yeah, I'm gonna drive around Fremont right after this. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna stream for probably about another 45 minutes to an hour down here before I head down to Fremont and walk Fremont. But I won't be live streaming on Fremont simply because of the music. I'm just very afraid of the music. So, but yes, Francisco. Thank you. I appreciate that, Francisco. Yeah, so we saw the Sphere. My wife and I are on the subscribe to the Sphere on YouTube, and they showed that emoji that had it like with like, I don't know, like disco hair or something on it, and these glasses, and it made it look like a rock star or something. That was kind of a cool little thing they did with the Sphere. I'm pretty sure there's a concert here this evening. And the cops are doing what? He is in the lane. He is moving out of the lane. Okay. There you go. So this is Koval, which is not the greatest in terms of a shortcut around the strip. It tends to get almost as backed up as, look at that, oh my goodness, it's really bad. Self-parking on Manhattan. So this is the one place that I have found, and I saw Planet Chaos last night. If you haven't seen Planet Chaos's channel, check him out. That's Chaos, K-A-O-S. Really awesome couple, just like Vegas Unlocked. Really, really nice people. Got the opportunity to meet them on Fremont also. And he was doing a video from the, I think it was the Wynn parking garage. I think that's what my wife said. It was the Wynn parking garage. And they were doing a stream from that location last night. They have the Henderson PD up here. I'm sure that's overtime pay there, being out of their jurisdiction over here. How many tickets did you write this week? I wrote 100. How many did you write? Oh, about 17,000. This is Manhattan Street here, and it is backed up. I think it's the Eagles that are playing here this evening. Yes, I was watching you guys last night, and then as soon as my wife got off of work, I'm like, the arcade's open. I've got to go get that. So yes, thank you, Vegas Unlocked. It definitely used to be. Yeah, those days have been long gone, Tobin. It's amazing. You guys are holding things up, and now we've got people turning and everything, and there we go. Okay. They don't have prices out here for the parking. Kind of curious how much they're charging. I guess they figure if you're going to an Eagles concert, you have the money to pay to park anyway. Oh, the RV can't park in there. No RV parking. They brought security over there immediately. Said no. And you have these huge lights up here. Goodness. But there is the Sphere. Let me see if I can do a little something here. So these apartments beyond these blinding lights, they were, for anyone who hasn't watched before, they were all upset and up in arms about the coming from the stained glass. That's pretty cool. Stop here for a moment and take a look at the show. 2. Oh, we got some police units up there. Motorcycle units. Looks like I'm gonna have to get going. Oh well. we're all getting out of here. That's funny. Does the sign say no parking here? It's just they don't have a viewing area down here unless you pay to go into one of the garages. Like the garage right there at the back of the Venetian, that's a good spot. But I think that's an employee parking garage, now that I recall. What are the police doing up here? Well, I don't see him, so there we go. That's like lightning. Yeah, they're usually not down here, at least not, you know, the motorcycle units I haven't seen down here. Eagles, Live at Spheres tonight, sold out on this Saturday night. Desert scape there, or is that like another planet? I guess it could be both. Liquid gold or something. I know last year when I was here, I came down here because they were doing videos for the Super Bowl, and so they had, you know, Patrick Mahomes up there and stuff and all that. And you know what, Joseph, that is still a conversation they're having even today. I think some casino executive said something about that. We'll go ahead and get out of here, just because I don't want to draw attention to myself, and I have my lights and everything on here. Okay. Staff parking, okay. Ride share, okay. Yeah, if they ever tried to shut down the strip and make it pedestrian only, it'd be like New Year's Eve every night. The traffic down here. I did New Year's down here one time, never again. It was a zoo. It was freezing and there were like 5 zillion people down here. Yeah, it does. Oh, okay, so they've got some times going on up over here. Really wish you could just park and watch the thing. More Henderson PD units up here, collecting OT. Okay. Alright, so now back over here to Koval. For some reason, everything just cleared out. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain about it. Maybe all the police presence that just seem to have popped up down here has something to do with it. There's 2 of them over there you can see on the left. There's a motorcycle cop over here on the right, or at least his bike is there. I can't see which agency he's from though. He could be Henderson also. It's hard to tell. See the monorail there overhead? Not really the best mode of transport between casinos that are really close together. And I'm sure the taxi lobby had something to do with that when they were talking about and actually constructing the thing. Making sure that it wasn't too easy for people to use. Now, if you're going from Mandalay Bay to, say, the convention center, great. But you're still going to have a ton of walking to do. It's located at the back of all these resorts, right? So, and I think it was like 5 years ago, maybe just before COVID, they had talked about putting in a light rail system. And then they said, oh no, an express bus system would be far better. And I'm like, no. I love my car. I love driving. I've always loved driving. I think that comes out in my videos, you know. It is a waste. Yes, absolutely, Michael. Yeah, unless you're going from one end of the strip to the other, it just doesn't make sense. But I wouldn't mind taking a light rail, especially like down to Fremont or something. I could go have more beer. Oh my goodness, this cop is working as a crossing guard. Oh, so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. Oh my God. Wow. So, you know, I did a video. This reminds me of a video I did, like with on the east side of town, of course, with a whole bunch of school zones. And it was like some of the school zones had the crossing guards, others did not. And I'm like, how do they cherry pick? How do they choose which one is going to get a crossing guard? Which school is going to get a crossing guard and which one doesn't? And so now, the adults going to the Sphere get a police officer as a crossing guard. Always something different. That's what I love about this town. There's always something different to see. You never know what you're going to see. Yep, exactly, Michael. Yep. So there's that's a walkway overhead, I guess, between, is that the one from the Venetian over to the Sphere? So those are some of the concert goers in there. I think that's what that is. Yeah, and even the monorail, if they were to try and build that, I still think the taxi industry would go nuts. Even given their diminished influence simply because of Uber and Lyft, but there's so many taxis in this town. So we're gonna make this left onto Sands and head back over to the Strip. That's one of the things I really, really liked about Seattle, was the light rail up there. You get out 15 miles south of the airport. Only if you have a ticket. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's good advice, good information. You get up, you get up there. You arrive at the airport. You're 15 miles south of the city, and then you get in the get on the light rail, and it just takes you straight into the core of downtown. You don't need a car up there. In fact, a car is probably a detriment trying to get around up there, right? Because of all the parking. Yeah, Mike, I loved it up there, getting around up there. Did they ever expand it north? Because when I was there last, it only went to, like, what is it called? Westlake Mall or something? But they had talked about moving it north of there and going up into the northern parts of town. And how far south does it go? It doesn't go to Olympia, right? I think that's Amtrak only. Really? I did not know that. Wow, D-Man. Yeah, it's funny when you go east, like Washington and New York. Oh, you did live up there. Wow. I didn't know that. It's better than 120 degrees. We'll be up 26, 27. Right on. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I saw, the transit cops in Washington and New York all the time looking for tickets and stuff. So after that, I got kind of scared. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I have to pay everything. Not that I... And you don't know if you're, like if you pay from one point to another point, but you don't realize it, and you're like a tourist, and you don't know which point you paid for, you don't know if one point you're new to you. Look at the line for Wynn and Encore here. Saturday night. Yeah, Amtrak, absolutely, yes. Yeah, it's incredible that Vegas, and now they're getting the Bright Line, but I just read in the paper yesterday, they announced their pricing for Bright Line, $119 each way. $119 each way, It's 138 if you want what they're calling some sort of like double standard. It's like a first class type of thing. 138, so it's almost $240 round trip, and you don't have your car, which is fine if you're coming from LA up here, like it was said earlier in the chat. If you're coming from LA up here, then it's fine, because if you just get off and you go to your casino and that's it. Because a lot of folks don't need cars when they come here. But to go down to LA, there's no way you're going down to LA without a car. So we'll see how successful that is. I know the Bright Line that runs between Miami and Orlando, I think it's like $39 fares or something. And that's 200 miles. So this is what, 300 miles, and they want that much more money? Yikes. Yeah, they really need to work on that pricing, because I mean, you can fly for cheaper than that, and that'll put you down at LAX. So there is the world's second largest LED screen there on the side of Resorts World. It's right over here on our left. Advertising Nelly. Oh, that's tonight, the 25th. And then they have ads up there. Just regular old ads. Resorts World, Hilton, Crockford's, Conrad. And then up here on the right, Fontainebleau. And then what's right up here just past Resorts World? The $5 billion Circus. $5 billion. Why did this lane end? No one's gonna let me over. Look, kids, Big Ben, Barnum. So Resorts World just reported its... Yeah, me too, Joseph, absolutely. Yeah. Just like with the Oakland A's coming here. I'll believe it when I see it, the way the financing and all that's going now. Peppermill, right there on the right. Nothing like the Peppermill in Reno. It's a full-blown casino resort in Reno. There it is right there. But this is a lot smaller. And then Westgate Hotel and Casino. Rancho Cucamonga. Yes! Yes, that's the other part of it, Vegas Unlocked. I saw that. Like, you're gonna deposit me out in the suburbs? Oh my goodness. And how many Ubers and taxis will be waiting outside that station when they get back down there? I have no idea who thought of that. 3 hours. Wow. And that's high speed, huh? Because it's what, 5? If there's no traffic, it's like 4.5, 5 hours. But if there's traffic, it's a lot less than that. I mean, a lot more, correction. A lot more than that. Here we go, guys. Let's pull our money together. It's lots of fun. It's good, clean fun for the whole family. 40, what did they say? 40, or was it 400? 400 feet of strip exposure. Front exposure on the Las Vegas Strip. There's a timeshare over there. Hilton branded timeshare. Avenue Fontainebleau over here on the right. They have UFC license plates now. The state licensed UFC license plates. I have not seen that before. Wow. Huh. So I don't know how well that thing's gonna work, the train, because, and then it's only gonna, isn't it only supposed to go up to like Blue Diamond or something like that? In 3.5 hours. Wow, good, yeah. Yeah, and then you still have your car when you get to your destination. That's the part that I don't, yeah. It just doesn't make sense. Victorville, yes. That's everyone likes to stop off in Victorville. That's, you know, part of the fun of driving between LA and here, right? I guess they're figuring, well, you won't have to sit there at the El Cajon Pass on the train, right? There's almost always a backup at that pass on the 15 down there. Ooh, easy, buddy. Lisette Way. Sahara over here on the right. And then the Strat right there in front of us. So the westernmost one would be the one on the left there that Ryan was referencing. So there's 3 of them, yeah. So the one on the left side would be the one. And to the naked eye, I can't tell, but that's really interesting. Victorville, sure, everybody does. There's the world's largest gift shop, and I know this because it says it on the outside. Bonanza gift shop right there. And a huge LED screen right here on top of this Walgreens. Oh, we've got... Okay, good. And then I think 7-Eleven man said these arches cost, was it $6.5 million or something? Or am I thinking of something else? I think that's what he said. Welcome to the city of Las Vegas. And we've got bicyclists going the other way. Goodness. You got your kid behind you going the wrong way? There is the Strat. And that neighborhood behind the Strat we've done several videos of. If you're new to the channel, feel free to check those out in our video library. Sounds right. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. I thought that's what it was. I thought that's what it was. And there are the showgirls over there. It is a lot for some arches. You would think that you could get like some local high school art class students to put something together. Maybe have them work with the shop class and do something like that. And that way it would have more meaning, right? Because it's built by students in the district. But so this is the Deuce right here next to us. $8 for that 24-hour pass. Very good and convenient in between Fremont and the Las Vegas Strip. So if you're looking to walk between the Strip and Fremont, this is the area you're going to be walking through. And you can decide based upon what you see in this video if that's something you want to try and tackle. We have a lot of older motels out in here. A lot of check cashing stores, things of that nature in here. There's an Arco gas station. $3.19 a gallon. That's cheap. I haven't seen it into the teens. Peppermint Hippo right there on the right. For the folks that ask me those questions in the comments. So I like to park in the Fremont Street Experience parking garage, Vegas Unlocked. I know a lot of people, they'll go to that one. You guys like to. I think you guys are at El Cortez, because when you start and end your videos, you're usually right in front of El Cortez. I'm not a gambler though, so I don't have a player's card or anything. So I just picked that one, and it's $25 to park there. It's really expensive, but your life is worth it. Absolutely, Michael. That is very good advice. Your life is definitely worth it. Being on the bus instead of walking through here. Adult Superstore. Fun City Motel. So they have these signs that they have kept from days gone by here in Vegas, and they put them in the median here along Las Vegas Boulevard between the Strip and Fremont Street. Wow. Really? Oh my goodness. Anything happen when you got, like, what was it just a regular stroll? Or did you see anything that freaked you out or anything? Not. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Vegas Unlocked. Sorry, Tobin. For anyone, or $5 over $5. Have a player. Okay, cool. I didn't know. Yeah, because I've seen quite a few live streamers. They like to park at El Cortez. So, yeah. A lot of times I like to get food down there and bring it home to my wife, and that's another reason I park there at the Fremont Street Experience parking garage, because I don't have to haul a whole bunch of food down to like El Cortez. That's the other thing. So I'm kind of paying quadruple, I guess, but, or no, I think it's 25 to park in that parking garage. It's crazy. And to think it used to be free at one time. When I first moved here, it was free back in 2011. More of the wedding chapels in here. Bliss Wedding Chapel. Motel Domino, deluxe accommodations. Yeah, oh, he was. Oh, wow. Threatened, wow. That's where that happened. Yeah, I personally would not try walking. Not leaving Las Vegas was threatened, wow. So this is Pawn Stars in here. I always like coming in here, just in case we have anyone new, or as they're called, lurkers, the folks that stay silent. In here, there's a pub crawler right there. So you have the seat, and then you sit up, and you have a bartender that serves you drinks on those little tiny stools. Those don't look very comfortable. But anyway, this is the Pawn Stars building, as featured in the TV show on the History Channel. There is his Pawn Plaza over there. That's the brainchild of one Rick Harrison, with the barbecue shop there that I believe is his as well. And I always like pulling in here. Is that Chumley? Is that you, Chumley? No, it's not. I think he's driving. Yeah, he's driving the pub crawler. Oh, they have pedals on them. Is that how it moves around? They pedal? What? Everybody pedals around? Huh. So here we go. I'm going to come out here and make a right, but there it is. The sign. Oh, sort of. And then the front of it. Open 24 hours. It's a fully functioning pawn store, pawn shop. There is one of the windows inside. It's not as big inside as it looks on TV. Vintage hotel signs are part of the Fremont Street Improvement Project. Awesome. Awesome. I like it. I think it's a very good look. And it does pay homage to the old days here in Vegas. I think it's a very good idea. In fact, if they have too many of those signs, they should probably try putting some in other parts of town too. Of course, then again, I don't know if I can't imagine seeing them in the median along Charleston Boulevard out towards Summerlin. I probably have some folks complaining about that. I don't want to see neon when I'm going out to Summerlin, my golf club. Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you, Vegas Unlocked. You guys are awesome. Really, really grateful for you guys. And all of you, thank you all so very, very much for being here, and my moderators as well. You guys are awesome. So come up here to Clark Avenue, named after William Clark, who was a copper magnate and a senator from Montana. Came down here, and he is the one for whom Clark County is named, as well as that road. Shout out to 7-Eleven man for helping me out with that history. It's all on Google, but it's so much more memorable when it comes from 7-Eleven man, because it really, really helps me remember, puts it into context. Thanks, Michael. Appreciate you, buddy. Apache Motel. So that one's also said to be haunted. It is now a boutique hotel located at Binion's property. You can go get your whole haunted experience there, if that's something you're into. And this is the Fremont Street Experience over here on our left. That is frequented by 30 million people. I'm sorry, 20 million. 20 million people last year, they said. Or at least that was 23. I haven't seen the number for 24 yet. I'm gonna go up here to Stewart. Stewart! And there's another parking lot there. I don't know how much they charge for that parking there either. Because it's often, you don't know until you get up to the little pay machines or whatever, and then you find out how much the parking is. It's like, oops, I gotta go somewhere else. So this is Stewart here, named for Helen Stewart, who was instrumental in developing the Las Vegas town site. Yeah, Tobin's awesome. Tobin, Pretty Mama, Michael, all of you guys are awesome. This is the Mob Museum here on the right. I always like pulling in here just to show it. One of my neighbors actually lives in here. I did not realize that. She works in here, rather. And I wanted to ask her if I could, you know, she could hook me up with a video. Come in here and let me video. But I don't know if they'll let me do that. So I'm just gonna drive right past security here. Turn around. And I love the old art that they have on the walls around here, right? Golden Nugget, Sands, Tropicana Riviera, El Cortez, Flamingo, Last Frontier. Oh, nice. Tony's another nice guy. Really, really good guy. Yeah, I'd be out celebrating too. There it is, the Mob Museum down here on Fremont Street. Well, 2 blocks north of Fremont Street. It is $8 to park in here for 4 hours, it says. So $2 an hour. You have security here. Probably calling a tow truck on me. Very interesting. Right on, Joseph. I'd like to go in there. I'd love to be able to take video of it. I just need to find out if I can do that first. That would be awesome. Some Main Street Station up here right in front of us. Not one of the station casinos. It is owned by Boyd Gaming. Binions. Free parking entrance with validation. But that validation is getting increasingly difficult to use. So like if they have a concert or something down here or someone's performing, not like the regular, like the local band concerts. I mean like Rick Springfield or one of the others that they have last year. They will not validate it. So I tried to go in and buy a beer and get it validated, and they're like, no. Okay, sorry guys. So then you end up paying, you know, $25, $30, whatever it is. Well, see that bike on the left side there? Braking hard? Huh. I don't know if the squealing of the tires came out in the video. Oh, good. Awesome. I love seeing people thrive. Love helping folks. It's one of the best parts of humanity, is helping other folks. I think. Main Street Station, casino, brewery, and hotel. Casino, entertainment, dining. I still haven't been in here yet. I need to go in here and take a video. I haven't, I know this is, 7-Eleven man has told me about this being, of course, the former train station back at the, on the back of this property here. Oh, nice. I need to go subscribe. I didn't even know he had one. So I need to go in there and help him out. He's a really, really cool guy. What's his channel called? Can you drop the link for it? Oh, thank you, Pretty Mama. You're very, very kind. Very kind. So heading back southbound here on Main Street. You heard him? Okay, good. To the squealing tires, yeah. Oh, thank you, Vegas Unlocked. You guys are awesome. You guys are really, really great. I really want to see you guys succeed. People love you. I mean, the fact that someone was in, a live stream last week asking about you guys, that says a lot. It says you guys are people wonder, about who the person is bringing you the message and stuff. And that's really, really cool. It's kind of like, someone that you see on like a local news reporter or something, right? And everyone, when they see him on the street, they're like, oh, hey, that kind of thing. Not that that's what we are at all. I'm just saying it's that same kind of relatability. Plaza here on the right. And then Fremont Street Experience. Right there on the left with the Main Street stage right there behind that mural. Although that looks like an LED screen of some sort. And then you have the old Vegas feel here at Plaza with the twinkling lights. Plaza was built. Oh, you're right. My bad. Yes, I got him. I always get them confused. You're right. My bad. The Plaza, the former train station. Yes. So this is Golden Nugget in here. And the two towers. I think it's 2, or is it 3 now? I'm not sure. They have the Rush Tower, the Gold Tower. But I like coming down here because I like showing everyone how much it costs to park. There's a Metro unit there. There's a stop sign here. I still don't understand why. Oh, maybe because there's a pedestrian crossing here, right around the corner. They don't want you drifting into the corner, into the turn. And here it is. Check this out. $50. $50 to park at the Golden Nugget this evening. Actually, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. $50. That's incredible. If it's Monday through Thursday, it's $25. Which is still, I mean, that's absolutely nuts. Because the weekdays, really, there's not a whole lot going on down here on the weekdays. Unless it was like New Year's Eve, which fell on a Tuesday. But otherwise, not a whole lot going on down here. I know Straight Out of Vegas, he comes down here and he'll do a live stream on Monday nights a lot of times. Joe, his name is. Really nice guy. I got to meet him, and you guys got to meet him too, Vegas Unlocked, yeah. Sits out there in front of Four Queens at the 3rd Street stage and films. And the crowds on Monday nights are like just anemic. So this is Bridger Avenue here. The only casino in the U.S. That's, wow, that's a good trivia question. The Plaza. Thanks, Tobin. This is Casino Center Boulevard. I always like driving up here. Uh-oh. Light is yellow and now red. I show the time is 7:05, and indeed those gates are down up in front of me. Up here. 11,000, nice. That's awesome. That is really, really cool. $11,000 viewers. That's a record. I mean, that's, you guys, that's awesome. Good for you guys. That is really cool. This Benz has like a wrap on it. It's all like matte gray. We'll come up here. And 7:05, so probably have another 3 minutes sitting here. I'll go down Fremont and then head back up Fremont, and that's where I'll end the stream, and then I'll park and take some video of the people watching this evening. See the Las Vegas Marshal there in front of us. They patrol city-owned property. Binion's, the big corner I call it here. Binion's, the Golden Nugget. Freezing, yes. Yes, he was. And like tonight, I think, is it tonight or tomorrow? Well, it's supposed to rain on Monday, they said, which is the first time in like 8 months. It hasn't rained here in a very long time. But it's when the wind gets going. That's when it's really bad. Like, it could be 50, but the wind, you know, wind chill, of course, just is brutal. Really, really brutal. And then if the humidity climbs up, that's the other thing too. Living here in the desert, once the humidity starts to move up, you notice it immediately. What are you doing, taxi? I'm just gonna, I think I have a marshal behind me. So this guy right here in front of us, this is like the director of all of Fremont here in front of us. This tall black gentleman with the bald head. See him down here quite a bit. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Vegas Unlocked. I really appreciate you guys very much. There's the end music there. I hope I don't get copyrighted for that. I think someone probably just dreamt that music up there. Fremont and Fort Queens. Fremont Casino and Fort Queens over here on the right. And there we go with the barricade. Thank you, sir. So the marshal that was behind me is now to my right. Yes, absolutely, Tobin. Vegas Unlocked is awesome. You guys do some great work and some great camel work too. I love when Karen gets all excited and stuff. That's fun to watch. By the music and stuff, that's always fun. I've got a golf cart behind me. I get a golf cart behind me. I'll get over here. I think this is a lane here. So Jojo the Squirrel said that he won a jackpot down here. It was like $20,000. And he won it at, and he initially said it was at Gold Spike, but then he said, I heard him on one of his other streams, he said it was the Grand, the downtown Grand. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but they're like right next to each other. Pretty much so. There's Pizza Rock right there. Part of the ongoing battle of who has the best pizza in Las Vegas. Thank you, Tobin. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Yes. Very cool. Yeah, I get to watch Vegas Unlocked with my sons. And Wednesdays. Yes, they're because they usually go down on the strip on Wednesdays, I believe. Yeah. And again, if you guys haven't already, please like, follow, share, and subscribe with Vegas Unlocked. Really, really awesome people. This is back to Las Vegas Boulevard here. But here at the Vegas Dawn channel, we try to bring you all things Vegas. I actually drove through the airport terminals today. I said, here's some material I want to share with folks. Maybe you've never driven through the airport before. Well, this is what it's like. And I did both terminals, 1 and 3, just for fun. So you'll see those videos soon. Let's come up here to Fremont Street and the Fremont Street experience over here off to our right. Hennessy's Tavern, which is a chain about which I was unaware. Shout out to 7-Eleven man for that one as well. The other locations are in Southern California, but this is their only presence here in Las Vegas. And the man, the rider on the horse right there in front of us, that sign used to be out in front of the Hacienda until 1996 when the Hacienda was no more and then was replaced by Mandalay Bay. This is looking back towards downtown, I'm sorry, back towards the Strip. So it's 1.8 miles from this point down to the Strat. And further than that, of course, down to like the Sahara. So we're gonna make this left here. And this is the Fremont East District. So they've tried very, very hard to kind of build this district up. There's Park on Fremont, which kind of becomes a Latino nightclub at night. Evil Pie over there. Therapy, Lucky Day. Oh, and the praying mantis is going. Shoot. I never know when that thing's gonna go. But he's partying right now. I've got music all around me. I'm gonna try and drown out some of it there. Apologies for that. Backstage bar and billiards there on the right. And then on the left, we have the El Cortez, 1941. November of 1941. It opened its doors. Nice. Nice, Vegas Unlocked. Yeah. He is a wealth of information for sure. And this, you know, Tobin, this looks like, this is every time I come up to this intersection. As soon as I get here, it stops. It's like, oh no, here comes Vegas Done. I have to stop now. Oh no, it's still going. You can feel the heat from that when they do that. That's really, really cool. From the praying mantis. There's the Western Hotel up there on the right. We Hot. Well, now it's West. Okay, We Hot or Western Hot, because they took off the L for some reason. Downtowner Motel sign there. Beautiful. Right there on the left on those containers. Beautiful. Last night I had a dream that disco was making a comeback. First I was afraid, I was petrified. It says on that sign. It also says llamas stay for free. Almost done? Oh, good. Okay. Nice. And the blooderiness is back. So there is Ferguson's downtown. This is actually a collection of businesses in here, but there's the Big Rig Jig right there, that artwork. Those two semis connected together. And there's another little wedding chapel right there on the right. So we approach Maryland Parkway, which is a major north-south artery here in the eastern side of Las Vegas. Anyone else think these LED lights are really, really bright? Like, to me, it feels like on these headlights now, it's like they're all on the high beams. Maybe I'm getting old or something, I don't know. Some of these lights feel really, really bright. It's supposed to be for remodeling, okay. Oh, remodeling is almost, okay, gotcha. I thought you guys were making a video recording there and you were gonna put it up. Okay, gotcha. South Cove Apartments over there. They have vacancy. Obnoxiously bright. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. Yes, I mean, I always feel like there are high beams coming at me. And it's the white, right? The cool white LEDs versus the old style headlights, the yellow, amber. The white ones are the ones that get me. 7-Eleven man. 166. Oh, good. Vegas Unlocked. I'm glad it's not just me. Yeah, they're so bright. Car says it's 57 degrees out there. I'm not sure what the humidity is, but should it start bumping up, that's going to make it feel even colder here. We always notice the slightest change in humidity in this town. My wife and I, we always do. I'm pretty sure others do too, because I've talked to other people about it and they're like, yeah, every time it rains and it's cold, stay indoors with the heat on. $3.55 a gallon for gas at this Chevron here. We're going here and turn around. That's Eastern Avenue right there in front of us. We're gonna make a U-turn here, head back westbound. And I'll go ahead and end the stream in just a moment as we get closer towards Fremont Street Experience. But I want to thank all of you very, very much. Again, a heartfelt thank you from all of us, me, my wife, and our two beautiful boys. We couldn't do this without you. Very, very grateful that all of you are here and all of you help support the channel. And definitely my moderators. I do those at the end of Charleston Boulevard and Hollywood Boulevard, right up at the very eastern end of Charleston Boulevard. Thank you, Tobin. I appreciate it very much. I was doing a noon one and a sunset one, but then it's like they started to compete against each other. So one would do really well and the other one would not. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do one at sunset. And that's kind of what I've been doing lately, is just the one, which is easier instead of hopping in the car and heading down there, right? This is Bruce Street here, which gets broken up quite a bit. All over the east side of town is a minor residential arterial. Love you guys too, Vegas Unlocked. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Michael, Tobin, Pretty Mama, thank you also very, very much for being here and helping out. Love you guys too, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are what makes this channel this channel. And seriously, I wouldn't know half the stuff that I know without 7-Eleven, man, so. I love you, Pretty Mama. Thank you so much. So again, guys, if you haven't already, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Really helps recommend us to other viewers. Also helps recommend us to the almighty algorithm. And that's what really carries the weight of your voice to other folks. So come back up here to Maryland Parkway. Public Us Tattoo Shop. Downtown Las Vegas. So there's a sign demarcating downtown Las Vegas. And then you have the Fremont East District arches up here. So there's the big rig jig right there one more time on the right. Pardon the windshield. It's got pock marks in it that carry dirt, and it's hard to get that clean. Wee Hot Western Hotel. Okay, so it's fully lit up on this side. There's a Metro unit right in front of us. You go right on ahead, sir. No tickets for me, thank you. Downtowner Motel. And the Praying Mantis part of Container Park there on the left. And that dome. I need to go in there and check that show out, Tobin. That looks like a lot of fun. And again, thank you guys so very, very much. I will see you guys on the next stream, guys. Until then, remember, here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Tobin. Thanks, Pretty Mama. Thanks, all of you. We'll see you.